Credit to Virginia Tech for a hard-fought game. Thought those guys played really well when they needed to. For us, we got a group of guys that are hurting right now, right? A group of guys that are disappointed. Nobody's hurting more than we are. Nobody's putting in the time and the effort that we are. And when you don't get the results, you got to keep going back out there and being vulnerable and putting yourself right back out there with no promise that it's going to go your way. I deserve every bit of criticism that is coming this way, right? And I'll sit here and I'll own it and I'll take it. But nobody's hurting more than our guys. Nobody's hurting more than them. Nobody wants this more than them. They're fighting. They're getting back and doing stuff. I still believe in those guys.
Questions?
Do they almost want it too much, where it becomes a mental hurdle that you just can't get over 5, 4, 3 minutes to play in a game like this?
No, I gotta be better for them, right? I'll take the blame on this. I'm the one calling the plays down the stretch. I got to put us in a better position for us to take advantage of how we can score, how we can rebound, and we'll go back and learn from it. And that's it. You got to get back on the horse and you got to play again. And unfortunately, this feeling, it keeps happening. But you got to get back on there. You got to own it. You got to get back out there and you got to play again. You got to go to what's next, and that's what we plan on doing.
What aren't you doing to help these guys more?
Maybe it's different play calls. Maybe it's different people, right? I got to find out what it is, how we're better at the stretch, of how we can score better down the stretch, how we get stops better down the stretch, right? So, it's my group. We're undisciplined. We have 17 turnovers, right? And maybe we do need something different in practice so we're not turning the ball over. Whatever it is, we're going to find it. But I put the groups out there that aren't scoring at the end of the game, right? So this falls on me.
When it's 18-4, when it's 46-35, what do you feel like keeps happening that they kind of let their foot off the gas?
It was different circumstances. At 18-4, we have they get a bucket, then we get a technical foul, so then they go on an 8-0 run, right? They get free throws, then they score right after that, and it just kind of crushes our momentum at that play, right? And the other time, Markus is probably out, right? I can't do anything about him getting elbowed in the head. Now his face swells up in the middle of the game. But in that moment, we still need to go, we need, somebody to get a bucket, right? I need to call the right set for us to get a bucket. I need to call the right set for us to get to the free throw line. And that's where I said, I got to be better.